Hello. My name is Alex, and I would like to talk about the truth. The truth behind bullying. I may have a smile on my face, but I don't think I will at the end of this video. If you have a weak heart, you might want to not watch, because I'm just going to tell the truth. And I'm going to have a lot of haters, and everyone's going to be mad. Guarantee you a lot of people are going to just hate this video, but there'll be the few. The people who are shut down by these people. The small majority of the people who are bullied this way, who are mistreated, who feel like there's nothing they can grab a hold to and make this reality seem like something worth living. My story starts before I was even born, and you'll understand why. My mother abused drugs for many years. Met my father when he was at the age of 16. Had my brother. Then, 2.5 years later, gave birth to me while she was under the influence of methamphetamines and speed. And so, age 1, from what I've been told by my other relatives, I was abused, left unattended, left in the room while they were smoking crack. I was dropped on my head. When I was 3, my dad went to prison. When I was 4, my mother gave me up. When I was 4.5, my uncle gave me up because we were too much to handle. And then I moved in with my aunt. Then my grandfather came back a year later. By this time I'm 8. So we lived there with my grandfather at my Aunt Connie's house for 1 more year. My grandfather starts up his business, his plumbing business, gets his money. We move into this place we live now. We've lived here for many years. But let me go back a little bit. My uncle, my aunt's wife, didn't like me very well. Didn't like either one of us. Neither did their kids. So we got blamed for everything bad that went down in the house. So when my uncle almost swung at almost hit my brother, my grandfather called it a day and said we needed to move out. So me, my grandfather, and my brother moved to a trailer. My grandfather was gone most afternoons, so me and my brother were left alone. And I guess he got bored most of the time, and he decided that beating up his little brother until he had blood running down his face from busted lips and bloody noses, that was fun for him. I have a permanent problem with my leg because he took a weed whacker to it when I was 12. He held a knife to my neck at the age of 14. He left 3 weeks after my birthday to move back in with my mother because he was out of control. After that, everything started settling down. But that's when the bullying started. Rumors. When I was 15 and a half, about half a year ago, there were people that started to use anti-bullying, and this is when the anti-bullying started getting popular last year. there were all these people, these goody two-shoes at our school that were like, oh, I'm totally anti-bullying. And they really were. They helped out with bullying. The one problem was, they looked at me like I was a problem, like I was a bad kid. When I never even did anything bad. I never intended to do anything bad. I never did anything bad, ever. I only ever tried to do good. But then the rumors started mounting up, and these goody two-shoes, who were all for anti-bullying, started excluding me. Started telling me that I wasn't good enough for their clubs, for their social groups to hang out. So I started becoming alone. Very alone. 20 friends became 10. 10 became 5. 5 became 2. 2 became 1. And then there was none. I stayed in my house for 4 months. And then I started self-harming. Until this day, until the day I die, I will have scars to prove this is so. Bullying became worse. Then people started making fun of me for cutting. Then things just kept getting worse and worse, and they said things worse about me and worse about me. And I started becoming what they wanted me to become. Became worse. I got in trouble more because you can't hang out with the popular kids. The weirdos don't want you because you're a bad kid. So what's the only group that wants you? And the stoners and the speed freaks. So I hung out with the stoners, and I liked it. I loved getting high. I will not lie. I loved it. I love smoking pot. It's amazing. I don't care if I get ridiculed for it. I would have never smoked pot if it wasn't for the fact that I was bullied. I would have never went down this road. I would have had normal friends. Not just saying my pothead friends are not normal because they're fucking awesome. But I smoke to hide the fact that I'm sad inside. I haven't had any weed in 3 months, which is making this shit get worse and worse and worse. So things keep getting worse. And the point of this video is, I want the people who truly believe in anti-bullying to sit down and look at themselves and look at all the people they've decided to judge badly and exclude, and really get to know them. And sometimes they really are bad people and they really don't deserve to be in your social group. But sometimes you were misled, and you happen to find the most amazing person in your life. And these people can become your best friends, the people you love, if you just give them the chance. Give them the chance. Get to know them. Show them you care at all. Show them. Don't sit there and exclude them, because you never know if it's going to be because of you this person goes home and kills themselves at night. One night. If you really don't want to bully people, you really want to make a difference, look at it. Look at it from a different perspective. Give these people a chance. Because you don't know whether if you give this person their chance, for all you know, you could have made the best friend. You could have helped this friend from years of depression and suffering and problems. You could have been there for them, but you chose not to, because you thought they were bad because of what someone else said. You didn't learn for yourself. You just took the word of someone else and now you've screwed someone's life up. You've excluded them. People think bullying is when you come name calling and repeated action. No, bullying is when you exclude people without giving them a chance, believing the rumors, looking at people like they're criminals, like they're nothing, like they don't deserve anything. That's the true bullying. That's what hurts the most. I can take someone calling me a faggot. I can take someone calling me a fuckface. I can take someone pushing me into a locker, but what I can't take is being excluded from everyone and having nothing to hold on to, no one to care for, nothing. I can take bullying. I can take it. I can't take being alone. I'm lucky I have friends now. And I love my friends very much. No homo. Sorry. It's a joke. I just want everyone to be cared for. Like I wasn't. People deserve to be cared for. Don't make the same mistakes as the people who bullied me. And I bet someone will be honest. You can take a slut, being called a slut a few times. You can take this. You can take that. It's being alone that's what makes it worse. It's the fact that people start segregating you and closing you into a small space. That's what gets us. It's not the names. It's the behavior that comes with it. Man, I could have I could have like half the school calling me names. But as long as I got that other half being my friends and stuff, don't care. Brush it off the shoulder. But when you have nobody, each and every one of those words, it's like a dagger to the heart. Just another shot going right through you. Thank you for listening. Didn't want to cry. Good night.